In this video, we'll be seeing the advanced filter options. Let's see those one by one. If you see on the screen, I have some data, let's say date, region, sales rep, COGs and sales. So these are different options given here. Now the disadvantage of using basic filter is we have to filter it on the place and paste it on the different place, like copy and paste in the different sheet, which is a bit tedious. Using this advanced filter, you can filter the data in the same sheet itself. For example, I have this data and my criteria is given here as region west. So you see I have purposely highlighted into yellow color. So this region west should be copy and pasted here using filter option. So that we can do it using advanced option. Let's see those. So what are the three things you have to keep in mind before going to that technique is, this is my source data. In this source data, I have some criteria, that is region, that is criteria, and third thing is this is the location where I want to paste. So source, criteria, destination, just three things. So how you can do is, you just keep your cursor in the data where you want to, that's the source data. You can go to data tab and you can click on this advanced option. So once you click on advanced option, and if you observe carefully, my source data is automatically selected. The dancing ants are selected automatically. So if you see list range is automatically selected. Next one is, it is asking me for criteria range. So you see my criteria is along with the column heading. So I'll just select this option, select this column heading, and then it says copy to. I want to copy to any region present on the same sheet, but it is not allowing me, it is grayed out. The reason is there are two options given. Filter the list in the place, in this place, and second option is copy to another location. So I have to select as copy to another location, and then I have to click on this copy to. So I'll click on this cell and I'll select any cell here, let's say this one, and I'll click on OK. So once I click on OK, you see the four regions that are west are been selected. You can see the region is west. So from this screen, if you see 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one which I've missed is west. So this way you can do the filtering in the same place. That is what you call advanced filter. Let's see one more example. If I go to advanced filter to sheet, now I have two criteria. One is for the region, that is west, and second is for the sales rep. Now let's see how we can do it. It's the same method. Keep your cursor in the data, that is the source data. You can go to the advanced filter option, and you see the source data is automatically selected. Sometimes it won't be selected, to make sure that could be selected here. Next is criteria range. So my criteria will become this four areas, that is the four cells that is given here, right? Next one is copy to another location, and I'll select the cell, that is this address. So this can be any place itself, and I'll click on OK. So once you click on OK, I have purposely highlighted west region for Newton, and if you see west region for Newton is been given here. So this way multi-column sorting can also be done, multi-column filtering. Next is advanced filter 3 option. I have something, want to filter COGs which are less than 500 or sales less than 500, any option. But in this example, I have taken COGs less than 500. If you observe, I have 250, 360, 15 and $256. Keep my cursor in the data, go to advanced. Now by default, the dancing ants are selecting my source data. Second is, I need to select the criteria range, that is this option, criteria range. And then I have to go to copy to another location. I'll select this location as this place and click on OK. So I'm expecting these four numbers. If you see on the right hand side, these are the four numbers. Less than 500 COGs are these four numbers, four records. So that I have got pasted here. Similarly, I have one more example. That is the example here. I have shown you for the that is the region and sales rep. I have shown you for COGs. Let's see the last example. How do we filter dates? If you want to filter dates, you can put the criteria in this manner. The column heading should be the same. You have to purposely write it. And I have written here greater than 19th of July 2016. Now 19th of July, if you want, you can put less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, all these options. Now the same process, keep your cursor in the data, and then you can go to the advanced. By default, the data is selected. Now if you see the source is, the criteria is selected something else, make sure you remove that. So I'll remove that criteria. And now I can select this two cells, that is my criteria, and I can select copy to another location, and I'll select this location here. So that's my location given, and I'll click on OK. So once I click on OK, if you observe, greater than 19th July is 20th July and 21st July, And if I scroll on the right hand side, if you see 20th July and 21st July. So this way you can get all the filter option in the same sheet itself, which is the limitation overcome by the advanced filter of, yeah. Now let's see a last example given here, advanced filter. Now suppose I want to copy paste into some other sheet, not the same sheet but some other sheet. If you go by that traditional method, you might face a problem. Let's see that. This is advanced filter 4 and I want to copy this filter data and paste into the new sheet. So I'll keep my cursor in the cell and I'll select this advanced, selected criteria, and I want to copy to another location, not this location. So what I'll do is I'll select this area, and if I go to this advanced filter 5 sheet and if I click here, once I select the area, that is advanced filter 5 sheet, and the cell number is given as E3, and I'll press OK. So once I press OK, you will face the error. What is the error message? You can only copy filtered data to the active sheet. Now what exactly is the active sheet? Now I'll tell you. If my cursor is in this sheet, the sheet is active. If my cursor is in this sheet, the sheet is active. So the destination sheet where you want to copy, that should be active. So this is my active sheet now, and I have to follow the same process again. So the steps are a bit different, but the method is same. So I'll just keep my cursor in the active sheet, that is the filter 5, and I'll go to advanced. Now where is the source data and criteria? I have the source and criteria in this sheet. So I have to jump back to that sheet. So select this, go to this advanced filter 4, and now I can select this entire data. Done. Next is criteria range. So I have to select the criteria range, again going back to this place, and I'll select this two cells, click on OK, and I have to copy to another location. So copy to another location can be anything. First I have to select this cell anywhere itself, and I have to click on OK. So now you will get the answer. Previously you are not getting the answer because your sheet was not active, and I'll click on OK. So see, you have got the answer here, and I'll just expand it. You see this. So what was the criteria? The criteria was given here as greater than 19th of July. So if I go to this sheet, if you see greater than of 19th July, the answer you have got it. Same method you can use for applying for given in the new workbook. This was for the new sheet. If you want to paste the filtered data into a new workbook, you have to use the same method. Keep your new workbook as the active workbook and then do the same process. That's all for this video in this for advanced filter.